Johnny Irish, happy Sunday to everybody listening to Music Without Borders. Hour 3, the third, and well, I don't know, maybe we'll do a little bit overtime. We'll figure that one out. I got all your requests lined up from hour 2. Thanks for your patience. Let's get right into it. This is the Flock of Seagulls. A Star Material. I never played that one before. Did I put a star up? I don't know if I did. The More You Live, the More You Love. A Flock of Seagulls. I tell you, I'm a big fan of a Flock of Seagulls. They're playing some gigs here. They're coming up. They're playing U.S. and A. They're going to be playing Houston on March 28th, San Antonio, Dallas, Asbury Park, New Jersey. That's cool, actually. That'd be a cool gig to get to see. I never saw them live. I really am a big fan. Some of my music buddies, professional that I work with and stuff, whenever I talk about the flock of seagulls, they always kind of go, "Oh, come on, Alex, don't start that again." And I'm like, I actually love them. I think they're great. I think they're a super, super great group. Keyboards, all the notes. It's just it's got that beautiful floating new wave. I don't know that Space Age love song. That song blows my mind. I really, really love it. Once again, welcome back to Music Without Borders. Connie Francis is on deck. Uh, I picked a song from Vivaldi, but right now this is Portico Quartet. You're listening to Music Without Borders. That's a brilliant segue there. I love that. We'll do straight into ZZ Top. Uh, a song that has no lyrics. It has a title called Winter, which I thought was apropos. And into a song that has a title called Pearl Necklace and has lyrics which are very interesting. You're listening to Music Without Borders. I know I love it when the that contrast is there. It's totally fun. Most radio stations in the old days, you had to follow a format. It was one of the things I didn't want to do when I became a DJ. My program director was like, "You're taking a risk there, Alec. You're going to alienate people." And I was like, "What does alienate mean?" I was 14 years old. He was like, "You really want to do this?" And I said, "You could play it. You told me I could play anything I want, right?" This kid was super old, right? He was 19. He was in charge of the radio station. I said, "Yeah." He says, I thought you were like a rock and roll drummer, all drum music and stuff like that. I said, no, 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 no. I said, I am a drummer and I like rock and roll, but I also like Vivaldi. And I happen to love Connie Francis.
Fill an ocean, but you don't care how many tears I cry. And though you only leave me on and hurt me, I couldn't bring myself to say goodbye. 'Cause everybody's somebody's fool. Everybody's somebody's plaything. And there are no exceptions to the rule. Yes, everybody's somebody's fool. I told myself it's best that I forget you.
Star too on Music Without Borders, Devin Townsend with The Way Home. You listen to Music Without Borders. What have I got here lined up? Heavy Metal Kids, 38 Special. But right now, this is a cool one. I don't get this request a lot, actually. This is going to be a star because I don't think I've played this one, but let's check it out. Garbage, number one crush.
Just
Star Material on Music Without Borders, Garbage. Actually, a very cool group. I'm always intrigued. I hear a song. I've never heard that one before. I like the production style of them. I think this is really cool. Now, everyone knows that YouTube tells you the nearest, it says garbage event tickets. The nearest one for me is the island of Hispaniola, Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo. March 7th, they're going to be playing a gig there. It's funny. And then the next nearest one is going to be Wisconsin, Madison. Here in Florida, it's funny. The nearest one for me is the island of Hispaniola. I have to leave the country to go see that Garbage, March 7th. That'd be a cool gig. I've never seen them live. It's a great production. I'm a big fan of the way that whole music, all their stuff is produced. It's kind of like drum machine stuff, but very groovy and a lot. And they put the key changes in just enough to pump my nads. That's the type of thing we like. Hey, and then they're going to be returning. Well, or hold on a second. Yeah, same month of March, they're going to be at the Royal Albert Hall. Think about it. Garbage at the Royal Albert Hall. I mean, hey, why not? If Boy George could play there, I guess anybody can. You're listening to Music Without Borders. I got something here lined up, which my computer's telling me error type 11, but I don't know. I still haven't figured out what that one is. We talked about heavy metal kids, but right now here it is, 38 Special. Once again, this is a track I haven't heard, or well, at least I haven't played. Back Where You Belong. Let's see if I'm going to give it a star or not. I'm not sure. From the album Tour de Force, here it is, 38 Special.
Take
You're listening to Music Without Borders, 38 Special. Yeah, no, I remember that track. That's a great one. It wasn't a huge hit, but people have requested that one before. Great song. I'm a big fan of 38 Special. And today, yeah, it's unique. This time of the year, there's a big, it's what is it called, the playoffs or whatever, or wild card. I don't know what it is. I'm not really, I like watching it sometimes, but I love music more, so I'm going to do the show here. But yeah, the trolls are gone. They're at the. There's got to be tons of places for them to work tonight. So this is kind of a low key night for Music Without Borders, which is rather unique. Hello to the people. A lot of people are going to watch this on rewind, right? They'll watch it maybe later tonight or tomorrow or whatever, and they go, "Oh, what did you guys request?" Remember, this is your show. Music Without Borders. I'm just a mug. I'm just a guy. I can just copy and paste it. I know. My dad always told me, he says, "Don't make your job look easy." Okay, so I'm gonna take my dad's advice. It's really hard to open up a Steel Reserve and go clink to everybody around the world. It's a really hard job. Oh, that's tasty. No, Music Without Borders is it's every day. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've canceled a day at all. For anybody who's new, which is mostly a lot of people are new and stuff like that, I get it. But I've been doing this stuff. Well, I've been doing it on the radio since I was 14 years old. So I'm just doing the same thing I've always been doing my whole life. I'm 57 years old. I live here in Florida. I'm from Massachusetts. I was born in Framingham. There's Boston. There's New York City down there. I went to high school over here in the mountains. Home of Friendly's Ice Cream. Now you know everything about me. There's links in the description. I got to start used to saying that. If you want to know more about me, links in the description and so forth. There's YouTube links for my music. There's Facebook links, how to talk to me, chat with me, and there's a link to my book. There's 3 links. I got to start talking about this stuff nowadays. Hey, somebody even said that they bought my book, which I think is great. I'm close to memoir. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do this like at least once a day. If you like my show, you'll love my book. It's true stories. It's my first autobiography, and I've been making this show for a while now. If you're lucky, you'll be in my second autobiography. Half the people who were in my first one, they're glad that I changed the names. My lawyer told me, my lawyer, Vinny Boombots. Here we go. Let's keep on going. This is Heavy Metal Kids Hanging On. hanging on. Yeah, I know. I said I have no mods, but I can still moderate my own channel. Yeah, what do they call it? The king. What is the thing they give me? I got the. I'm all highlighted or whatever. Oh yeah, I'm the yellow guy. So yeah, just be cool. I could. Right now, I can. I'm being a mod and I'm doing the show here. So if you talk weird stuff and then obviously I'm going to delete it. If, I got to follow the FCC rules. So anybody dropping F bombs, you know who you are. Oh no! I just timed you out for like a minute or something. So just be cool and come back or then I got to like really take you out and you can come in with a fake name and blah 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 blah. So here we go. We were talking about this one. Better than the Super Bowl. Tonight is not the Super Bowl. That's usually in the first week of February. We're getting close. This is playoff time. I really don't know if it's a wild card game or what is happening right now. Something to do with New York. But error type 11. This one, I don't know what this is. Let's check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like the ones you find, you will never follow. Like it's serious, need never to replace that fear again. Like the ones you find, you will never follow. And they ever ask me why, you know the reasons I'll share. Like the ones you find, you will never follow. And life gets serious, need never to replace that fear again. Like the ones you find, you will never follow. And if they ever ask me why, you know the reasons I'll share. Like the ones you find, you will never follow. Life gets serious, need never to replace that fear again. Like the ones you find, you will never follow. And if they ever ask me why, you know the reasons I'll share. Like ones that try to let you down.
that song was great actually. Error Type 11, better than the Super Bowl. I've never heard that before. Whoever requested that one, that was great. Star Material on Music Without Borders. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of fun here, being the show guy and actually being the only mod on the channel right now. So, yeah, okay. I said the word trolls, and they're going, whoop. My ears just got pricked up. Ooh. And you want to take on me? That's okay. Come on in, trolls. Or the smart thing to do, to be honest with you, as a troll, if you can hear my voice, right, look into my eyes, right. What's your favorite song? I'll play it for you. I don't know. What's more fun, me playing your favorite song, or me zapping your name out for a timeout? Whatever you want. Either way, it's better than the Super Bowl, right? Once again, today I know there's a game going on, so I get it. We got a small intimate crowd here. My mods will probably watching the game. That's okay. I get it. You're catching something rather unique here. Happy Sunday. It's the end of the whole season type of thing, right? It's Monday is normal. Monday is tomorrow, unless you're naturally, and then you're like, tomorrow's today already. Shout out. But it's a long way there. Here you go, Little River Band.
It's a long way to where I'm going.